Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into the world of waste treatment because someone has to, and Camber Energy just might have a solution. And before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we overanalyze this stuff together. Feel free to join. In this episode, we are going to see whether Camber Energy is full of it with their waste treatment system or if they really have something useful and valuable. Let's jump right in. Camber Energy has an indirect stake in Viking Ozone technology. In January of 2025, they announced Viking Ozone shipped a Viking 300 waste treatment unit to France. This unit was undergoing testing to potentially get certified under French standard NFX 3503, which is apparently a really high standard for getting rid of nasty stuff. So this is important because getting certified means they can sell their waste treatment systems in France and potentially other places that use similar standards. In the summer of 2025, they ran tests on the unit and got a report from an independent lab called Laboratoire Hibien Hospitalifia, Tu Clermont Fidi, or LHH for short, since I can't pronounce that. This report is what we really care about because it tells us if the Fichem 300 actually works and if it meets those tough French standards. Now, the big news here, according to the translated report, is that the test carried out in accordance with standard NFX 305031 by the laboratory demonstrate that the Fichem 300 waste pretreatment unit meets the specification 300 waste pretreatment unit meets the specifications of this standard. Basically, this lab says the Fichem 300 passed the test, it met the requirements. But there's a catch. Camber Energy still needs to submit this lab report along with other documents to the agency that does the certifications in France. Even though the lab results are good, there is still a chance they could get rejected. They say that it is likely that they get the certification, but nothing is certain, so time will tell. Looking at the reports attached, there is not too much to see, sadly, just their English and French versions of the lab results that they just talked about, which is why I will skip this section. Alright, that's the short and sweet of this filing. Time now for my thoughts about the company. Camber Energy seems to be hinging a lot on this waste treatment technology through its subsidiary. Getting certified would be a huge win, opening doors to the European market and proving that their tech actually works. Without it, it's harder to get sales for their waste. But they don't have that certification yet, so it seems too early to tell anything about them and the usefulness of their technology. Alright, that's our breakdown of Camber Energy's update. What's your take on these tests and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable so you can decode corporate stuff yourself, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.